Hi, next we're going to talk about the kneeling position. It's one of my favorite positions for a child to practice glute strength and core strength. There's a couple different ways I want to teach you to practice this, as well as a couple different ways to make it more challenging for your child. I usually find the best way to start with this position is get your child next to a surface that's about chest height. You're going to put on there, as always, a toy or something interesting, or have another caregiver on the opposite side, motivating them to want to go up. Um, so I'll tip this down so you can see. And your child may, probably when they get in this position, will want to sit back on their bottom or on their heels because it's easier in that position. You have to engage less of your muscles. So you are going to have them reach their hands up to the surface for a toy. You're going to give them a little cue in their glutes to start lifting up off their heels. Now, a lot of children, depending where they are developmentally, may want to immediately just stand up if they're pulling up to stand, because oftentimes this position is harder to control than standing because kids can lock their knees out in standing and get stability that way. Instead of in this position, they can't do that and they actually have to engage their glutes and their core muscles here. So things you're looking for in this position, you want a nice straight spine. You can cue that on your child at home by running your fingers up along the spine to help encourage them to get some nice straight extension. This baby doll is not going to demonstrate it very well, but I think you know what I mean. Also, if you see them extending their back kind of like this and sticking their belly out, give them a little tickle on their tummy, and that should activate their abs so that they can, again, get nice and straight. So to help those kids who want to stand up straight away, you also may need to keep your hands here on their calves to settle into this position while they're playing with the toy. Okay, great. So let's say your child has mastered that. To make this position a little more challenging, you can move the toy from the surface down in front of them or next to them. So then your child has to control their descent down to their heels, give them a second to play, and then move the toy back up. So give them another cue on their glutes, let them do the work, wait. Hopefully they'll rise back up, give them a chance to play, and move the toy. So then your child is moving through this range of motion, down and up, and getting a chance to practice the anterior and posterior weight shift that they need for so many other things. Now, if you want to make this a little more challenging, you can pull your child back away from the support surface and have something in front of them, again, bubbles, another sibling or caregiver singing a song or doing something silly. So you can have them playing here in this position. And so again, you might need to hold here at the back of on their calves, or giving them a little input at their glutes. And some kids may need just a little bit of a tummy activation. However, don't let your kid lean into your hands. If they're doing that, then you need to take your hand away and give support somewhere else, maybe up at their shoulder here, or they're just not ready yet for this position. If they have mastered this and they're able to hang out here for several seconds, 10 or more seconds, then you can start adding in a reach. So give them a beanbag, a ball, a shape sorter toy, something out in front, to the side, behind, up high, and ask them to shift their weight and reach for some of those things and come back to center to put it into the shape sorter, in a bucket, or whatever game you guys are playing. Again, this is an exercise that I like to use for kids of all ages. I'm showing a baby doll just because that's what I have available to me. But this is a fun game to play even with older kids when I want to work on their core strength. When I have them reaching to the side, you even get some oblique activation. So it's a great way to engage those stabilizer muscles. Okay, give it a try. Have fun.